Apparently, the sister who got beat and left for dead, her name is Michelle Folsom. She was at this bar and got into some sort of verbal confrontation with a white woman. There were two white men who were in the group with this white woman, and they decided to jump in and intervene by punching, stomping, and kicking this black sister almost to death. They kicked her repeatedly on the head. They left her bloodied and unconscious. Her daughter goes on to state in a Facebook post that they beat her so bad that her nose was broken on both sides, that her eyes were swollen, she had cuts above her eyebrows, and they hit her so hard that her teeth went through her lips, creating a hole. And no one, not one person at the bar intervened. And even the bartender cleaned up the blood from the premises. And although while she was getting beat and asked for the bartender to call for police, police were never called. According to the daughter, she saw drag marks on her mother's clothing, which indicate that she was dragged around the floor. Sister Michelle Folsom was left in the parking lot because that is where she woke up, in the dark parking lot alone. It looks like somehow when she woke up from unconsciousness, she stumbled her way to her daughter's residence, who lives only 4 or 5 minutes away. Is unaware of what happened. Obviously, she was beat in the head, and what she was able to verbalize to her daughter at that particular point is that she was being kicked in the head and she doesn't know what happened, but there was an incredible amount of blood. Trigger warning, bloody pictures coming up. Now, these are just a few small glimpses of the bloody shirt and Sister Michelle's bloody glasses. Her daughter was the one who called 911 for help. That's right, her daughter, because no one, not one person at the bar called the police. So when her daughter called 911, she was rushed to the emergency room. She's now been diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury. Okay, a traumatic brain injury. And from the looks of everything, her daughter reports that they basically left her mom for dead. And the Duluth NAACP has been involved because of the misdemeanor charges that these white men pretty much got away with. And this is not the first time, apparently, that this bar, Rustic Bar in Duluth, Minnesota, has had aggravated assaults happen on its patrons, and it's obviously looking like a hate crime. This is the time for whomever you are, our allies, our activists, our advocates, everyone across all groups to come together, stand up, take action, use your voices, use your pockets to do something. Here is the GoFundMe account that the daughter has set up for her mother. She is looking to raise money for hospital bills, to help pay rent and utilities because her mom is missing work, to obviously heal from the injury. It looks like she's looking to raise $50,000. She's only raised $11,000. Do what you can. Amplify this message. Boost this message. Share it out with others, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Why is this not plastered all over the media? Why is this something that I live in Minnesota? I have not heard this story until we looked at a black newspaper. Okay, let me repeat that. Until we looked at a newspaper that amplifies black voices and black stories. Now, I am able to find this when I Google it very specifically, but that's a problem. Protect black women. There should be more action, more amplification going on with this. So do what you can. This is the time for the community to stand up and use your voices to do something. Take action. I'm Dr. Rashida, diversity strategist, educator, and trainer, encouraging you to make a difference by using your privilege, whatever that is, to make an impact in this world, because I know you can. A black woman was beat by two white men.